Chapter 1. Tessa erupts. The heavens opened up, and down came the excrement meteor shower that spelled doom for humanity. It wasn't like any shitstorm Tessa Brock had ever seen. The alien debris burned through the atmosphere, crashing into the earth like a slapstick god playing cosmic darts. People ran amok on the streets, either from the chaos or the pieces of flaming alien turds setting their hair on fire. They were all fucked 6 ways to Sunday, and that was before the reanimation started. In the lab, our sassy survivor Tessa was tinkering with the flamethrower she'd birthed from the guts of lab equipment. Clad in a black tank top that hugged her busty chest like a lover, leggings stretched over her toned thighs, and a lab coat that had seen better days. She was ready to paint the town red, with fire and gore, that is. A groan echoed off the sterile walls, and there it was, a half-decayed professor shambling towards her. Hands reaching out, not for a desperate plea for help, but for a chunk of her fine ass. "Back the fuck up, Doc," she warned, her voice dripping with the same nonchalance as if she were turning down a Tinder date. But this academic fuckwit with eyeball soup dripping from its sockets wasn't taking no for an answer. In the flick of a bic, her flamethrower roared to life, belching a stream of angry, fiery death. The professor went up like a bonfire on Guy Fawkes' night, stumbling back, its cries drowned out by the whoosh of ignited accelerants. Tessa reveled in the blaze, watching as the zombie professor became a stumbling torch. Its skin bubbled and popped like a sausage on a campfire, while Tessa, the gruesome pyromaniac with a PhD in ass-kicking, kicked off her gore-splattered stilettos and stood barefoot in the mayhem she orchestrated. Chunks of Professor Patties slapped against walls and lab equipment, providing a gory redecoration no interior designer on Earth could replicate. As the zombified man blazed, the acrid scent of roasted flesh mingled with the sterile tang of isopropyl alcohol and burning lab notes. As the undead professor collapsed into a pile of sputtering embers, Tessa brushed a splatter of cerebral salsa off her cheek, her breath coming in little puffs of excitement. She was the butcher, the baker, and the motherfucking flamethrower maker, ready to leave a bloody, burned breadcrumb trail of deaders in her wake. Chapter 2. Blood on the Boulevards. As Tessa shoved through the lab's battered doors, the world outside was a clusterfuck of biblical proportions. Smoke strutted up into the sky like it owned the damn place, while the streets were draped in carnage like a post-apocalyptic Mardi Gras. The city, once a pristine example of urban planning, now resembled the aftermath of a Godzilla orgy. The asphalt was carpeted with entrails that squelched under her boots, like stepping on overripe tomatoes. Zombie groupies gathered around mangled bodies, turning the sidewalk into an all-you-can-eat human buffet. They were sloppy eaters, leaving more meat on the ground than in their stomachs. Down the avenue, a headless corpse stumbled, squirting neck champagne like a demented fountain. Close by, a not-so-lucky bastard was pressed against a vehicle, while a particularly horny zombie dry-humped his leg, groaning in post-mortem ecstasy. This shit was raunchier than a motel room after prom night. With the flamethrower strapped to her back, Tessa snatched up a fallen street sign, armed and ready to turn these brainless assholes into roadkill. She approached a zombie cop, chewing on a thigh bone, teeth gnashing like some demented nutcracker auditions gone wrong. Tessa tag-teamed the cop with a ruthless swing of the street sign, sending its jaw flying like a home run that would make Babe Ruth jealous.
Got your eyes, alien shit rained down from the stinking skies. Silicones aimed with his greedy ass eyes. Gathered up with the intergalactic prize. From the feculent schmoo, all the parasites slithered into the coil and the as he forges ahead. Wonders out swing, sending foes to bed. Dark for his hands, making the baddies dread. Zombie apocalypse, ain't no old flim flam. Color looks and ghouls, but in the jittery scare reigns over broad. And this like a new jam, zombies on fleek in this godforsaken program. Dark World.